hair gets fucking weird. That's what I do. I cut all around. That's just what I do. I smoke cigarettes too. Not the best thing to do. Smoke cigarettes, my dude. It's not really the best thing to do. Smoke a cigarette, my dude. That's not really the best thing to do is to smoke a cigarette, my dude. Yo, my dude. Yo, my dude. Why do you want to smoke a cigarette and act rude? My dude, hey, my dude. Why you want to smoke a cigarette and act rude? Hey, my dude. Hey, my dude. Hey, my dude. Why you want to smoke a cigarette and get rude? Hey, my dude. Why you want to smoke a cigarette and get rude? Not so bad. Lemonade squeezed. It has all these fucking chemicals in it though, you know? It could be worse. Some of this stuff water is. But the sweeteners, not the worst, bro. Monk fruit, stevia. This is definitely not as good as Norelco. I'm tired of like talking to people and then just mid-sentence they they want to stop talking to you. It's just weird. I'm always thinking I'm saying some weird shit, you know? That's why your tribe will find you. Also. I shouldn't have to go through some of this shit that I go through, in my opinion, but I know God has a plan anyway. That's why this shit don't bother me. Just make sure you say something that's true. You know, don't lie about me. Good or bad. You know, don't lie about me, good or bad. Sometimes I get an ingrown hair and it's fucked up. It comes out like a pimple and then it's like weeks under your skin like that. It's crazy, you know? You gotta get a tweezer. This shit ain't doing me no favors, bro. This little fucking mirror. Some people just will never care the way you need them to. Like, I'm okay with that. This country ain't taking care of my fucking medical, like, you know what I mean? I agree with them about that, but I just know it's a taxpayer paying it. The government ain't doing shit. Government ain't really doing shit, bro. The government is forcing them to pay. When you think about it, that's all it is. The government forcing them to pay. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart, bro, but they all like to act like humanitarians. That's what I don't like about it. Everybody says things, right? But they're not really about it. They say they want something, but they don't. Like, that's the shit I was saying. That's the thing I'm trying to say. It's like, that's what I was saying, bro. Like, I guess I'm not allowed to have anybody if I can't be with them. That's the funniest part about it. They acting like this is how I thought about it. I'm like, bro, that's you. I'm making jokes about that shit. That's you. Anytime I'm out of line, if I'm like, nah, not this time. I'm sorry, babe. Not this time. I can't be fucking doing this over and over again. It ain't about I hate you, I never want to see you again. It's like, I can't sit here expecting you to be different when you keep acting the same. And the same goes for you. I don't expect you to expect it to be spick and span, spotless clean down here if you come here. But at the same time, I'm saying it's worse. It's worse now because of something. Yeah, this gets fixed and that gets fixed, but it's still worse. Something is worse. It's in me, because I have to be around now. I'm sharing my energy, and then I feel depressed about it, bro. Like, you don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck how I feel. She don't care how I feel, bro.
They say they do, but I know they don't. I look at it like a big waste of time because it's like 10 years, bro. Like, you've been doing what you want to do for a decade and a half. Just being able to come up to me whenever you need a friend. But I could never do that with you. Shit like this makes me want to chop all the hair off, even though it took me about a year or two to grow it. Just, I feel like a girl with long hair. But my hair is thinner. You know, it looks fucked up when I cut it short. I have a little bit of vanity, bro. I know. I'm not like a girl about it, but, you know. A little bit, bro. I'm not wondering why a girl don't want to kiss me if I have a blemish on my face. I'm saying, yeah, this is crazy. It's from stress. That's what always been the problem. I'm thinking I'm sick with some type of disease, and it's stress. It's like they come around me and I get stressed. That's why I would relate it to them. Like, you're getting me sick. Every time you come around me, I get all angry, like I got a fucking hernia. You know, deep down in my balls, it's like, ugh. And I'm like, holy shit. It's not this girl's fault, I know. I just can't be around it. It's my reaction to it that's the problem. That's exactly what it is. This is my reaction to it. I already know that shit, though. It's something you don't want to admit. It's like, oh yeah, I always knew that shit. Like, I always knew that shit. It's like they need help and all this crazy shit. And I'm like, I don't want to tell you go to hell, girl. I feel like I sent myself there whenever I worry so much about somebody like that. To get no reply. Because that's how it was back in the day, I remember. Oh, you got time to post on Facebook? It's like, well, you're pissing me off. So I wouldn't want to text you out of anger. This is the stuff I remember, though. It just comes in. It's not like I'm sitting there dwelling on it all day. It just pops in my mind sometimes. I'm thinking about it. Like, that's how I was feeling, too. It's something they don't want to admit, though. Like, the thing they were describing is the way I was feeling. And I'm like, you shouldn't be saying that, though. You know, you're stealing my energy. You know, you're saying something that I should be saying. Is what my opinion was on it. I'm not acting like you gotta be so fucking interested in me. I'm acting like I'm healthier than you want to admit. My nails grow fast, my hair grows decent. I'm not that young. You know, for my age, I'm saying. It's not like I'm all fucking diseased out, bro. Shooting needles in my fucking arms and shit. Taking insulin, pills. You know, I don't do none of this shit. It's like, go ahead, make fun, dude. Like, I don't have to take all this shit. You're trying to get me on a bad wavelength, is how I feel. A lot of those people. It's not, oh, they're evil, it's so intentional. I'm like, bro, I gotta stay away from you. You gotta make it like, you fucking hate me. I know you don't like me. Well, bro, you don't like you. I had the same problem when I was growing up. Like, why am I hating myself for? What am I bad? What am I looking at myself that way for? What did I do so wrong? You know, it's something I didn't have control over. That nobody was telling me is bad. Maybe, right? That's why I respected people that were correcting me. I didn't get all upset. I was like, yeah, they gotta be telling me for a reason, even if they disrespected me, calling me Fat Pat, you know, calling me out of my name, using the feminine pronoun to my name instead of Patrick. They'd say Patricia. That shit would get me fucking heated, bro. Bad. I used to say, God's gonna pay you back one day. You're not gonna like it. Because I got misled, in my opinion. Like, what I was back then was a Catholic person when I was 19. I just didn't always agree with the churches. You know, I was a Catholic. I wanted to go to church and practice. You know, 19, bro. I was admitting I could be the problem. Like, I'm getting mad. What's the problem, bro? Like, this is not normal reaction to get angry all the time. Unless you're lying to me. Then I can understand myself getting angry about it. But still, to fly off the handle is not good. So I would always say to myself, what am I doing wrong? Like, what do I have to do differently for you? And I would change a lot of things about myself all the time for a lot of different people to feel comfortable. It's not like, oh, just for them. I felt that's the right thing to do. Like, oh, yeah, this is probably wrong for me to act that way. Oh, it's probably wrong for me to want that. I didn't need God to always intervene in my life like everybody else does. Like, I was trying to do the right thing. You know, I was trying my best, bro. I made mistakes in life, too. A lot of the things I say are metaphorical on raps, bro. It's a song, dude. Sometimes it's literal. That's why I don't like this shit that you do. Because I can't say nothing about it. I know. I'm not allowed. Like, you could post me on your shit. I can't post you. Oh, the difference is you could lie. The picture tells 1,000 words, but you could hide behind a smile. Right? A picture says 1,000 words is exactly true. Hello. That's what I was saying about it. Like, you gotta request to get a post I could tag you in. But you could post me all day. Like, that's the problem I had. I was saying it. It's not from 20 years ago. If I'm posting a picture from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, had to be under 7, right? In the picture I posted, had to be under 7 years old. But I looked, in my opinion, I look mature. My face looks young, but my soul, like my eyes looked old. You know, I have an old soul. When I was young, I wanted to hang out with the old people and drink coffee at the family parties. That's why I was laughing at these motherfuckers saying I hate old people. It's like, bro, you're so evil that you just want everything locked down. To know where everybody is, I guess. Like, they don't give a fuck. To get attention, right? A lot of people do things to get attention. I'm literally just snipping my fingernails. Like, I'm the opposite, bro. I've been documenting my life since before MySpace. Meat spot days. I was like, hey, what's up? You know, people that want to chill with, you could connect from any other people that you probably wouldn't never met. You know, that's it was a good thing when it was that way. Now it's like we just want to stay connected to people that we probably will never see again, right? In a lot of ways. It's not like they're thinking fondly of me. See, I was thinking fondly of people that I want to connect with on these platforms. Facebook. Like, yeah, it sucks that politics gets in the way. You can't, because I could take a joke, bro. They don't like the things I said. They don't take it as a joke when I'm saying it. So then when I start to get serious about it, they get even more offended. Add a sticker with AI? No thanks, bro. Yo, my nails are fucked up, dude. Like, the way I cut them. My nails are fine. The way I cut them is fucked up. It's probably the tool I'm using. It's not really big. I was using this for a fishing tackle for a while. But the one I was using, I lost. I always lose shit. It's not because it's a clutter either. Because I know where things are in the clutter. It's like when I start to clean it up, then I lose where it is. I have bad organization skills for my age, I think. I should be better at that by now. Fucking stupid. Like, it's fucking stupid, not me. Because that's what happens to me. I lose track of things like that. Fingernails getting trimmed, toenails getting trimmed, beard, neck beard, hair. Like, I lose track of it, bro. I don't have people always around me to tell me. Like, that's why I feel for homeless people. They don't care. It's like, you gotta treat them like a human, bro. Okay, you're feeding them. Are you treating it like it's a fucking jukebox? Like, hey, can you sing the song for me? Hey, do 20 push-ups for me. Like, that's fucked up. Unless you actually want to see them get stronger, you might as well just buy them liquor. That's what got them homeless in the first place. No, there's a reason why they want to drink in the first place. Is what you don't understand. You just let them grow up to be a man or a woman, and they didn't solve it because it's like a fucking problem to be an alcoholic. Yeah, that's a symptom of the problem. Being an alcoholic is a symptom. You understand what I'm trying to say? Being a gluttonous gavone is a symptom of something. It's pain that you're trying to hide. Lack of control. That's the only thing you can control is like putting food in your mouth. Everybody's body is different. I could tolerate this shit. It's like, yeah, sucralose is horrible for you. That's why this is good. But it's 0% juice. It's water. Reverse osmosis water. Electrolytes. Calcium, magnesium, lactate, calcium, potassium phosphate, citric acid. Not so good. Natural flavors. Not the best. Vitamin A, C, E, B3, B5, B6, B7. Retinol palmitate, ascorbic acid, alpha tocopherol acetate. I have no idea what that is. Niacinamide. I have no. That's like niacin. What is that? It's in like nutritional yeast. Calcium pantothenate. Pyridoxine, hydrochloride, biotin, phosphoric acid. Like, that's pretty crazy if you ask me. All these like, you could have these chemicals in the drink, but if I want to smoke weed and go do a lawn maintenance job, I need to take a drug test. You could try to shove vaccines in people and threaten their livelihood. It's kind of grimy what they do. Like, I always knew job security is not promised. Even when they tell you. It's in the contract. Like, bro, they could change up the contract without you knowing it. They don't even have to fucking tell you. Like, what are you, stupid? Think they actually have to tell you what they're doing? I'm not the one with immaturity, bro. They probably tell you, leave that man alone. He wants to talk to himself. Let him fucking talk to himself. It's not really talking to anybody, even with the screen. Even with the screen, with somebody saying hi. There are trolls in the world too, bro. I'm not trying to troll you. That's what I say about it, bro. You want to call me an internet troll? I'll start going on the internet to troll you. Like, oh, now I'll start doing it. You're gonna call me something I'm not? I'll start doing it. A little bit. Just to show you. Like, oh yeah, you call me internet troll. Now I'll look for a picture of you and tag you in it. I want pictures to be posted of the old me. Like, look how fat I was. Look how fucking soft I looked, bro. Like, what would you even like about me? You know, I was very susceptible to letting a girl control me. Because I'm not a homo, so why would I let a guy control me? I don't like dudes. Trouble is, they're showing you a bad way, in my opinion. They're showing you a bad thing. And then when you don't get to blame it on that, but if you act that way because of it, it's still like the reason why. You have to act accordingly. You have to compromise with certain people you want to be around. You want to be around me so bad, why do you need to be around all these people I don't need to be around? All these fucking people I don't even talk to. Well, now you opened up the door for me to talk to them. Hello? Like, you opened up this door for them to come into my life because they, for some reason, they like you. Right? They like you. And they see that you like me too. So why wouldn't they like me? Because I like you, I like them, I like all these people, but I don't need to talk to all these people that you. If you're my girlfriend and you got a big ass body count, why would I want you talking to all your ex lovers? If you want things to go into if you want things to progress with me, what if I'm your ex boyfriend also? Like, you're gonna talk to all your exes at the same time? You're gonna have us all at the wedding? Like, which one are you getting married to, babe? Like, you know, stupid. I always thought I had more close friends than when I was younger. It's not really my fault that a lot of them weren't really my friends. You know, you lose touch with people too, on top of it. It's not like they're all fake to me, but, like, bro, that's sad to me that of all the people, like, you want to call me a faker for whatever the reason, right? You think that's fake if I'm going to be entertaining people. Because I like to go rap. So if one of the people so if I look at that person like it's my family, for whatever the reason could be, because I like them a lot, I respect them, I like who they are, they invite me to their wedding, whatever the case could be. How come none of you invite me to your fucking wedding? He don't expect me to bring a gift all the time, but that might be the reason why I don't come. That'll be the reason why I don't show up, because I don't want to come empty-handed. That's rude, bro. It's rude, right? Like, I got a bottle of vodka, bro. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you, bro. Bottle of vodka. Sorry. None of them will admit it, bro. Think about it. None of them will admit it. It's like, yeah, they were doing clown ball shit to me, in my opinion. A lot of them. Like, yeah, we would chill and all that type of good stuff, I know. It's so awesome to hang out and drink. And then when you stop drinking, doing all that shit, none of them will even hit you up. Like, that's cheesy, bro. That's what I felt like saying to some people. It's like, bro, I've been stopped hanging out with those types of... They stopped hanging out with me. Because I stopped doing shit a long time ago. Drinking, drugging. I don't see anybody trying to congratulate me for that, bro. Nobody's getting up on a fucking podium to give me a round of applause because I don't get high. Like, bro, I didn't need NA to do that, you know? I felt like there's a problem when I get dependent on something. I don't need to be physically addicted to it to know there's a problem. Getting sick from it, you know? Cigarettes, weed is one thing. You get sick from that, bro. You start coughing, you know? That's getting sick. I'll get sick from some of these medicines, bro. My head would get so heavy. You know, I feel depressed from antidepressants. Like, bro, this is making it worse. I was thinking to myself, I should just went to church. I don't want to do this. Sit there talking shit like that about medical thing. I don't want to do that, but that's how I feel about it. They fucking grift you. They're giving you the wrong advice. Like, okay, whatever's in this is not nice, right? It's not good, but it's 0 calories, and I get to drink something with a flavor. This is my mind on it. This is my mind state. Like, I want something with flavor right now. So I drink sugar-free, even if it's, what is that, cancer-causing, you think? Some of these? It's like, at least it's not the whole fucking label. It's only a little bit. This is in parentheses. It's like 0.5%. It's mostly water. You know what I'm saying? 95.5% water. But then I start to think, and I'm like, I could just put lemon in this, right? I could just put lemon in it. I could just go get water from the spring and buy a lemon from the store and put it in there, right? Or lemon juice. Water it down. Right? Something. This is good to take on the go with you. You don't feel like doing it. It's good to have, bro. You don't need to go by the date only. You understand? That's my trouble. I don't go on yo-yo diets, but when I get too fat, I start drinking this type of stuff. Then when I get skinny or thinner, I start drinking regular sugar again. You know, I start doing all this. It's like, yeah, I'm fine, cause I don't have like, I don't have an alarm clock with that. You know, I get body dysmorphia, bro. I feel like I'm so super fat, but I'm really not. I'm just a little overweight and chubby right now. I could get up without getting. I could bend over and tie my shoes without getting winded. I don't know if I can run forever, but I was surprised I could throw garbage around like that in my mid-30s. I'll tell you that much. I was thanking God every day. Because I was depressed, bro. I was like, this is not enough pay. I'm breaking down scrap, working at the farm. Still can't afford a trailer to even put in the yard on my mom's property. Forget about paying taxes and all this other shit on some, like in some trail park with a bunch of strangers around me. Good luck, bro. Like, good luck. They convince you having a big family is not good, even though they can help you. You can help them. They made everybody disperse. You know, I felt like that when I was a kid. I'm like, bro, why don't you go to church with any of these people? How come I gotta go to church with you, but none of them go? Like, they don't have to go. This one don't have to go. You make me go for what reason? Thank you is what I said. Because that was taking me away from a dumb demon. It's like wanting to fuck with you every day. You scared of the church. The church was making me feel safe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't care, bro. I don't talk. I say it's a cat liquor. It's a joke. But, bro, I could go get sacraments in the church if I want. I've anointed the sick. They won't believe me. I would have to do it in front of a priest, right? I have to go to seminary school or something like that. If I get married in the church, that's a sacrament, right? This is what Catholics believe. This is what I'm trying to say. These are sacraments. It's not just activities to do. Like, that's why I laugh at them. It's like, compared to you, I'm like Jesus, dude. Like in the church, in the Catholic Church, like you go do things Jesus don't want you to do. I'm doing more of what he wants me to do and following your fake fucking dogma more than you do. There was years I would eat no meat every Friday, not just during Lent. You know, like my grandparents used to do that. No meat on Friday. Every Friday. All year, all the time. Every year. 360, 52 weeks out of the year. No Friday, no meat. No Friday, no meat. Right? That's makes more sense to me, bro. Yeah, every Friday is Good Friday. And by the time Monday comes, like everybody calls Monday the first day of the week anyway. It's like, does anybody do things for the Lord anymore? Or you just say you do. That's why I laugh at those people. They're like coming in my comments talking about spaghetti monster and magical sky daddy. Like, bro, I don't even come up to you. I got more of a gripe with the people saying they believe in him and don't do the things that you should do. But then you'll criticize me if I do one thing that's not good. God forbid I like one thing that God doesn't like. But I'm not rubbing it in your face all night. I'm not showing it off. I'm not flaunting it like look what I could do. Because then I'd be quick to get in trouble, in my opinion. For you to judge me would be appropriate. You understand? This is why I think it's funny when people think I'm uptight. It's like, bro, I don't say shit about much. You got more shit to say about what the things I think are. You know, things I'm thinking about. Imagine what I keep to myself. You want to sit there criticizing me? I keep most of it to myself, bro. Like, yo, you can't take a joke. You can't take joke. You can't sit there handling jokes, but expect me to. What type of shit is that? Oh, you just don't like what I'm joking about. I know. You just don't like what I'm joking around about. I know. It's for hydration, bro. You get wiped out doing the hand plow. It's like, how many times in a week did I do it? 2, 3 times? I helped my neighbor do it. 3 driveways, basically. I did my driveway twice, his driveway once, half of his driveway. So I did 2.5 driveways. Hand plow. Not some little fucking car park in the city, bro. Single car driveway. No, you could park like 5 cars in this driveway. And I used to go all the way around the house. Until it's like, you don't need to do that. It just gets icy anyway. The path I shovel in the snow, because it doesn't go all the way to the grass, it gets icy. Actually more dangerous. This is why I say things like that. Like, bro, you have no idea what I'm going through. I'm trying to, like, you're doing things that make me trust you less. It's like, I don't trust them. So when you go up the steps to talk to them for any amount of time, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I don't trust any of these people. Because these are the people, and this is the reason why I don't trust love. Like, they're doing something. They're acting like they care about me. They're doing something in my own best interest, but they're trying to make me look fucking crazy. They're making me look more crazy than I actually am. Put it that way. I don't need any help to look fucking crazy, bro. I've been talking to myself. What do you think I started rapping for? I was like, I might as well rhyme. If I'm gonna sit here, nobody gives a fuck how I feel. When I say it out loud, I might as well just talk to the fucking trees in the woods. Might as well talk to the dog. I used to say it all the time, bro. When I was 9 years old, I was saying that. So I started to write it down in a poetic way, so you can't say something about it when I feel some type of way. Like, look what he said, bro. It's poetry. It's comedy. This is hip hop. What's wrong with you? You know, you're stupid. I've been making art as long as you fucking know me, if you know me in real life. You know, you shouldn't try to do that to me. Make me look fucking crazy or maniacal. You shouldn't do that to me. You know what's funny, bro? When somebody says they love you and they just absolutely like decimate your soul by doing nice things. They're doing something that you appreciate, but it's like I don't want anything from you. You make me feel horrible about taking things from you. Service, money, attention. I don't want that. If you don't want to pay attention to me, please don't pay attention to me. This is how I've always been. You don't have to pay attention to me. You don't have to like me. It's okay to dislike me. I think it's stupid because I'm not really doing anything wrong to you. I'm actually a net positive around you. When I start praying, I don't Bible thump you to death with it. I'm sitting there silently praying to God in my head. Like, please protect these people, bro. I know where I'm at. It's quite evil a lot of the times because nobody even cares about God. They'll look at me like I'm fucking stupid for saying something about God. Well, that was God saying something to me also through me. It wasn't just to you when I said it. Like, what if God don't like that shit? You know? You don't think I remember, bro? Tripping out going, what if God doesn't like this? You don't think I know you don't like that when I say it? There's something going on here, bro. Where it's like, look at that. Look at how I'm getting attacked. Look at this. It's not just a bad skin reaction. Like, look at it. It's like an attack, bro. Something attacking me. It is. Something attacking me. To the point where it's like, then I start attacking myself. Trying to get the dry skin off. Trying to get the scab around it, you know? Trying to get the ingrown hair out of it. Whatever it could be. Because what is that? What is that disease? Morgellons? Morgellon? What if I get taken away in a great tribulation, bro? I'm not acting like I'm so perfect, dude. They act like we're talking about going off, getting poofed away into the clouds. Like, no, bro, it's gonna be violent and dramatic. It's called the Great Tribulation. You can't have the rapture without the Great Tribulation, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be just great times for everybody to see. Oh, hooray! Sometimes I think we've already been living in a Great Tribulation. Like, very tribulatory period. Very tumultuous time, even though it looks peaceful. It's not a lot of loud bangs going off all the time, but there's definitely evil shit going on, bro. It has to do with people, you know? They want to make you think it's your fault all the time if you're getting stalked. I'm like, for my case, yeah, maybe it's true. But I'm not going to turn into you. I actually warn these people, like, oh, they're stalkers on you, bro. You never seen me telling you about it? You don't remember me saying that to you? If you see me in real life, you don't remember me going, bro, they be plotting. They plot. Look how much they're plotting around. Look at the fucking actors following a script right now. You don't see it? Because sometimes I think everybody's in on it. It's just something I think, it's clearly not the case. But sometimes I just get to thinking, like, none of these people will ever understand me. It is a blessing when I find somebody halfway understands. When I have more clarity and I don't have to worry about what they're saying. Or what anybody's going to say to me about it. Like, you're lying. No, I'm not lying, bro. You're telling me something. I'm like, this is what I don't like. Like, you're getting all this way, and it's like, it's hard for me to trust that. All of a sudden, you want to play nice? Like, it's not going to just flip around again. That's why I don't trust you. I don't say much to people I can't trust. I don't say a lot of words to them. And I don't say shit with meaning. Not to people I can't trust, bro. Unless I care about you so much, and I'm like, yo, you need to stop doing these substitutions, you know? You need to actually go to God and get some fucking health. Instead of taking pills and chemicals, acting like it's gonna save you. Like, yeah, it's not good for you, dude. Why would they watch you? Because I say the same things as you, bro. I've been saying it since I'm 22. People like you didn't like me for saying it because you're still involved with it. It's something I'm saying is making you feel some type of way because you're getting money from it, right? I know. I don't really get money from it like that. Nope. I do not. You're the one that should stop and think for a second. Like, is he saying something real? He's not talking to anybody in particular, so what is the reason he feels like saying it out loud? Is it just to hear his own voice? Does he listen to every single video? I don't even want to listen every time. Unless it's mad long enough. If I don't want to offend somebody, I might delete it. I'm not really scared to offend people, but somebody takes shit the wrong way all the time. Look, it's about me. He said he's gonna. Nah, bro. I'm not trying to do anything to anybody. I want to have a regular fucking job where it's enough money to get my own place, bro. I don't want to have a marriage certificate just to be able to afford a place to live. I would want to get married to somebody I love that may be able to give me kids or can connect me to some type of bigger family. I always wanted to be a part of my family. It's not my fault. They live far away from me, bro. Like, look, the scapegoating must continue, I guess. Whereas you see you see this stress, you see these problems. Maybe they're not as much in contact with it as you want to admit. Like me, I might have to sit here dependent on it in some type of degree, but I don't have to sit there conversating with it, acting like it's all fucking great. Like, bro, you need to relax, because I know you're sitting there and you get a fucking attitude when you don't feel good, and then you cry about everybody else doing that shit to you. When I don't feel good, I feel the same way, and I don't want to talk to anybody, because I don't want to give them an attitude. I don't want to make them feel any type of way. That's how you can tell I'm not really sick all day, bro. I'm not talking to you like a mean fuck. I just tell you I'm sick. I don't feel good. You want me to do all this when I don't feel good? I'm sorry, bro. I can't do it. Look what happens to you. They let you take time when you need it. I never got that, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. You're getting blessings thrown your way based on something I'm saying to God. Like, watch out for them. It's not about taking my blessing all the time. It's about I'm willing to have that type of love for you. You can't keep stressing me out, acting like I'm a fucking villain if I'm willing to help you whenever the fuck you need help, bro. When nobody else is there. How many times have I had to say it? To them. To them. How many times have I had to say it? To them. Think about it. Think about it, bro. How many times have I had to say it to somebody else? It's like, you think I'm jealous? Why would I be jealous of murderers and liars? Why would I be jealous of them? Think about it. Why would I be jealous of them? Oh, that's right, I wouldn't be. Huh. How could I be jealous of a murderer? Or a rapist? Or whatever. How could I be jealous of those people? Excuse me. They're fucking evil, bro. I'm in a weird time frame. I'm always up at a weird time. I could sleep late. I could wake up early. I could do all that shit. I've been doing it. Obviously, I need some type of direction or help, some type of protection, because they're fucking with me. Somebody likes to fuck with me all day. It's how I feel. And I'm saying, well, God, reveal it, please. Well, God, can you reveal it, please? Who's fucking with me? And then that's who comes in my life. I'm like, look, see, this is the person I used to want to be my wife. They agreed to this and then go doing whatever they want. It's like, bro, you're lucky that I forgive. Because if it was up to me, I don't think you'd be having much. You know, if God takes it away from you, don't get upset. You know how many times he took something away from me? Because I was like, this is fucking wasting my time. You know, this is a big waste of my time. It's not about not wanting to work. It's not about, oh, the pay sucks. It's like, bro, this is wasting my time. I let everything else suffer. I let everything else struggle. Everything else gets dilapidated because I'm fucking working 7 days a week, dude. Like, you want me to clean up everything after I'm working 7 days a week? Good luck. Good luck. I can barely get sleep. I'd be sitting there, not even enough time to sleep, my dude. To rest up for the next day. It's physical work. It's not 7 days a week driving and then sitting in a cubicle. It's 7 days a week driving and then risking my life on the back of a fucking garbage truck. Getting cooked in the sun in a field full of glyphosate strawberries. You understand, bro? I'm not getting paid much either. Guess I'm just whining, crying, a little kid, you know? Like, little kids wouldn't do that, bro. Have 2 jobs. Go out of their way to get 2 jobs. Little kid would not do that, bro. Kids today with that mentality, they see me struggling. Why wouldn't they go invest in cryptocurrency? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they be betting against this economy? When people like you don't give a fuck if we're starving or fat or whatever. You know, people like this don't give a fuck what the housing market is doing. They don't care, bro. They think, well, I deserve to get whatever it's worth. What if nobody has that amount of money, though, bro? Yeah, but my house is worth $1 million, but nobody has $1 million to pay for it. It's not really worth $1 million. It's just that the economy sucks. And you got the only things that are worth money. You have the only value left in the country. It's like, what do you think people are going to be jealous of, bro? Like, you got all your shit tied up in assets. They're talking about liquid, bro. Liquid. You need liquidity, right? You think I'm stupid when I know about this? No, you've been holding me back. You've been telling me not to go to this, not to go to that. No, you don't want to learn about this, and you want me to be some fucking hack. You want me to be a hack like you, just sitting there talking shit, getting paid for it, sitting there behind a glass, where it looks like you have the answer, but you're just laughing at them. You say they're asking a stupid question. But it looks like you're supposed to have the answer. You got a nice fresh uniform on. My taxes are funding your fucking uniform to be worn. You're pretty fucking fat off everybody else's tax dollar, right, bro? That's why I say shit like that. Don't get mad if God takes it away from you. Don't get mad if he takes this away. Because you're just so used to this fucking slop all day. And I'm not talking about bad ingredients in the food. I mean, like, the dumbed down version of the news, the fake fucking information that they're teaching to you. Like, you have to stay loyal here. Like, no, I don't, bro. They've been unloyal to me the whole time. Well, they let you do this or that. What do you mean, let me, bro? You don't know what it was like. It wasn't like that for a little kid, is what I'm trying to say. They were doing that shit to me in my 20s, my dude. Trying to have these weird restrictions on me. Like, I got a grown man job, you fucking fool. You don't get to tell me when to come home. Sorry. Fuck you think I'm doing? Playing around in the streets all night, bro? I'd be sitting in the studio recording if I wasn't sitting at home writing. It's always a problem. Like, you want me to feel like I could come to you with anything, but you get all angry and upset about the littlest things. So I won't say anything to you. I'm not going to say 2 fucking words to you. To the point where everybody used to always come to me with their problems until I'm like, no more, bro. I'm not doing this with you. This trauma bond ritual. I'm not doing this shit with you. I'm not part of your little witches coven. I would always say that shit out loud. Like, I'm not part of it. I'm doing something that I like to do. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Unless you want to include yourself with it. Bro, I could be wrong about a lot, okay? I could be doing artwork and look, yo, if somebody told me that shit's demonic and they told me in the Bible it says this, that, I'd be like, wow, that sucks. I'd have to repent and not, I'd have to change up my style of art again. You know how many times I had to change up my style of art because it was either rapping from the heart or dumbing it down because they think I'm trying to sound smart all the time. And then they just say I'm cosplaying as something I'm not because it's a culture that people came up with who don't look like me. Even though they say they made it for everybody. Like, bro, you can't bring up, if you're saying fuck this one, fuck that one, you can't bring up all these shit, in my opinion. Like, you're cosplaying as something you're not. Like, hello? You're not doing a service of, you're not doing me a favor, really, bro. They say it's mostly you who have to serve, but they're turning people like me away, bro. It's absurd. It doesn't make sense. If people like me would have went berserk in the fucking army, they wouldn't have been, bro, it wouldn't have been how it is today, in my opinion. God must have kept me away for a reason. Because he knows I'd have been a fucking demon on them. Took my skyline away, friend. Make them eat the bacon, is what I said. 13 years old saying this shit, bro. 5 years later, still feeling the same way, even though I know there's something wrong with it. I was like, well, still get a little payback, right? They have to have something to do with it. They don't have nothing to do with it, right? They had to have had something to do with it. Even if I think it's you, it's from within. So if I could forgive them, what makes you think I can't forgive you? Because it's from within. Oh, because you'll do it again. You like to seize control. You know, it's like a python or a boa constrictor. It's like, it's loosening up and then it's going to go, right? It's going to tighten up again around you. And I'm just waiting for it. It's like you're always waiting for another shoe to drop with these fucking demons. Because you know it never stops with them. They just want your fucking attention. They want you to react to something so badly. Until they start to realize, oh shit, I am the reason why. Because I started thinking to myself, why would I be praying for them to have a better man? Because they want a better man than me. But I am the best man for them, right? Anyone could have seen that. Everyone could see that. The only one who couldn't see that was this fucking demon rat. And like, you gotta let it go, man. Because it's like, you don't want anybody to be happy because you're fucking miserable. You know, and then you like to flaunt. At least my, and like all this type of shit, right? They like to be passive aggressive on their own friends. Until when I start doing that to them, they don't like it. They call you a fucking maniac. It's like, yeah, I'm being passive aggressive on you, like how you do. Except I'm not using joy to do it. You know, a fake version of love and happiness. I'm not making a mockery out of the sanctity of marriage. How about that one? Forget about at least I ain't kill no babies, bro. I'm not making a mockery out of the sanctity of marriage. Fucking bullshit artist. And I'm not talking about should have been me and them. I'm talking about I would have helped them. The same way I helped any friend in that situation. It's not my fault they can't have concentration. Their attention span is gone from a lot of people. Like, that's not my fault. That's not my problem. I didn't do that to you. You know, I didn't do that to you. You shouldn't be able to feel as though you could do it to me. Shorten my fucking attention span in some type of way. I just go, excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Nah, I don't go sarcastic on you. Passive aggressive like this, bro. I don't do that to you, now do I? I say it the way I should say it. Because when I start to do it the other way, you don't like it. You know, the way that you do it, the passive aggressive shit. Why you think God protects me?
We back on the tiles. Yeah. Selling appreciation stream. Let's go. Oh wait, it's the guy that crashed out the other night. No, I didn't crash out, bro. You're just a bitch. You think you affect me more than you do. You're just a fucking avatar on a screen. I'd pick your nose and flick you with it. You know, you're a bundle of sticks. You're a British cigarette, bro. You got nothing better to do. You're like how I have nothing better to do. Except I don't go where you go and talk shit about you. I might talk shit about your mother. See what you're gonna do about it. But I don't usually do shit like that, you know? I like to appreciate nature. Go look at my other videos, bro. Probably caught fish bigger than you. Fucking, you know, you little dingleberry. I missed half of that refreshing the stream. Good. You won't like it. It's not that good. I shouldn't have said it because it wasn't really nice, you know. My mother used to tell me not to say anything if it's not nice. She used to tell me a lot of things. Don't stare at people while they're eating food. Now they got mukbang videos where people want you to stare at them while they're eating food. Definitely the crash out guy. Less bitching, more fishing. Yeah, you're right, bro. I'm not really bitching though. You're bitching. You're bitching. You get it? I'm laughing. I appreciate nature, bro. You need to go get something useful to think about, you know? Like how I do. I don't need distractions in front of me all day, like you. You don't keep, you know, you probably don't stay, good for you. More power to you, bro. Maybe instead of being a hater, you know, you could do something productive. Like that's not real work if you're getting paid to do this, in my opinion. I wouldn't be able to sit on somebody's live stream typing to them. Any job I've ever had. Like, you're not really working. That's not work, sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you, dude. It's not work. Like, if I got paid to go fishing, I would say it's more work than what you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing. I at least have to use my brain and my body to catch the fish, you know? It's not all just luck. There is some skill involved, you know? Same as rapping. You practice. That's why you're good at talking shit in the comments. Where's the fishing? Go look on the page, bro. Stop bitching here. You are hating, bro. This the crash out guy. Bro, you ain't never seen me crash out. The fuck you talking about? If I crash out, the shit is burning down. You understand? I'm pretty calm. Most of the time. People like you are the ones that tell people like me to relax when I'm not even angry. Like how you do, you project. I'm not even hating. Like, yeah, you are, dude. Stop gaslighting yourself. The fuck type of job you got where you could sit there typing on a screen and getting paid for it? Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody else has the same job too. That is their job. They're not doing anything like that. And then they're bitching, calling up immigration on people when they're like, you know, holding positions that you don't want to do a lot of the times. You're telling your kids it's beneath them. Type of jobs where you used to force people to do and got paid off their labor, you know? That's the whole point of this channel, bro. It's like I'm showing you why I need to fish. Takes my mind off of things. Even while I'm thinking about it. It's like, it's still better while I'm catching a fish. Even if life sucks, as long as I'm catching a fish, I'm good. I didn't post on this for a while, fishing. I got Instagram, Facebook. I do all these things, bro. You could probably pay me if you had a company for and like you wanted to advertise on Instagram. You could probably pay me to do it for you. Even though most people my age could do that shit. Especially if you're younger than me, you definitely know how to do it. Grew up with that shit. I didn't grow up with that, and I'm still able to use it. Bunch of liars. Why would I believe anything they say? You know, I don't know which comment is which. You got weird, obscure names. You should get a name like mine. I'll be back to throw a like if I see you fishing in the stream. Yeah, it's middle of the winter, bro. I'm not gonna. It's not a complaint. If I'm going against what you're saying, doesn't mean I'm complaining. You know, it doesn't mean I'm complaining because I'm going against what you're saying. You're literally crashing out right now. No, it's not crashing out, bro. Like, you're lying. That's what I'm trying to say. You're getting me you're making me want to crash out. You know, you're making me want to say some shit to you. That's why I don't read your dumb fucking comments and I call a bunch of people stalkers. Go like the fishing videos, bro. There's plenty of fishing videos for you to like. I'm not going to keep sharing my enjoyment with platforms that want to censor me all day. I guess if it's not on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, it didn't happen. Fucking loser. Man, go get some pussy, bro. Instead of watching me. It's not for attention. I literally do things for the opposite reason. Like, I don't want your attention. Anytime you're saying that's a good job, I'm like, yeah, thank God. I tell you to go pay attention to God. Fucking stunad, bro. Que stunad de la putana. You know, stupid of the whore of Babylon. You know, stupido de la putana. Pero Babylon. Burning, bro. On fire. Muy fuego. Mucho fuego. I call it Dumb Erica for a reason. because it's the same thing as back then. Soul monitor, tracking, tracing, and all that type of shit. And using religion and, you live in the basement. Oh, like what? You where are your papers? We already been in the camp full of concentration, bro. They've been asking for ID everywhere you go. Fucking kidding me? It's not freedom, bro. That's not freedom. Somebody convinced you that's freedom. But I understand the need for it, the bureaucracy, the permission slips, and people are grifters, bro. The only reason they're even grifting is because it's so expensive to get your shit registered. Really. This would be good with vodka. Pink lemonade salsa. I just get tired of people telling me what to do, bro. Like, you're literally telling me what to do. You saying I'm crashing out. Like, complain about it the rest of the stream. Nah, it's not about you, bro. You're not the only one who does that type of shit to people. You probably do that everywhere you go, except I don't complain everywhere I go. Unless it's worth complaining about. If I can't change nothing with a complaint, why would I complain about it? Nobody else is going to say something about it. Oh, yeah, that's the reason you say something about it, because I'm usually the only one that's willing to open my mouth about it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. People like you are the reason why this shit is rotten. You just go take what you could get. Well, I gotta accept it, even though I fucking hate it. Hey, why don't you mandate it, bro? Why don't you start operating off integrity? Using love as a currency. Doing things that you like to do. Instead of this fake monopoly money. Well, they don't accept. Love doesn't pay the bills. Well, you could force them to one day, bro. When God's kingdom comes to earth, you will see what I'm talking about. Everybody's gonna be there for it. Oh, duh. That's the belief. You get resurrected on the day of judgment, bro. Fucking kidding me? Well, I'll never see that. Alright, you sure? You keep saying this type of shit. You sure you want to open your fucking mouth like that? All these people say the similar crap. That's why I conflate them sometimes. Like, I don't even, like, that's the same thing as Bacon Boy 88 commenting to me. It's the same thing, bro. This is the Crash Out guy. Ceiling appreciation stream. Like, you're trying to upset me, it doesn't really get me upset, bro. I'm not crashing out. If I was crashing out, I'd want to find out where you live. You know what I mean? Like, that would be crashing out. To me, that's crashing out. Sharpening my knife against your ribs, that would be crashing out. We'll throw a like on that one. Somebody would like that picture, too. If I posted it, somebody would like it. Because I guarantee there's one person who doesn't like you, just like there's definitely more than one person who doesn't like me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not a narcissist on society. I forgot. It's all about me. It's about me. Everything is for me. So cheesy, bro. People are fucking cheesy. I'm moving on. Like, good. Complain about it for the rest of the stream. Does it sound like I'm complaining, bro? I'm laughing about that. Like, you get paid to sit there and watch a screen. You should feel blessed. I had them bitching about me recording myself on the back of a truck because they're not treating me the best. That's illegal for you to drive 40 miles an hour down the road with me hanging off the back of the truck. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, why they act like they got to get rid of me all of a sudden. They got to lie about me. And it's like, yeah, I'm the same way with certain things. I actually don't complain. You ever see me making a workman's comp claim? No, you can't. You can't find these things on my record. Me calling cops up every time I'm in trouble or somebody's threatening me. You don't see me complaining, bro. I don't have all these lawsuits that I'm trying to get. No, you don't see me complaining, son. The fuck out of here. Crash out. How many crash outs you hear laughter on? That's what I mean about them. They're inverted. You know, they're like demonic people. They accuse you of something that they want to do all the time. It's like, oh yeah, if you were going through what I'm going through, you would crash out. That's right, I forgot. You're a little bitch. See, I've gone through what a lot of these people went through. And they think it's more valid for them to crash out than me for something. Like, bro, I'm not even crashing out. What are you talking about? Right? Like, that's how many times have you dealt with somebody like that? Where they're like, you need to fucking relax. Like, I am relaxed, bro. I'm laughing at the fact that you think I need to relax. Like, this is making me want to not relax, you know? Like, the interaction with you is making me anxious. And you're telling me to relax. So, the answer for that is to not talk to you, right? To block, right? That type of shit. Oh, duh. That's why I say go watch something else, bro. You wouldn't give a like on the fishing. You wouldn't do that. You would, if anything, you would say, I'll give you a like here to encourage you to go fishing more. Like, you know, instead of just going ceiling appreciation stream every time you see it. Because you don't know the reason why I'm recording, really. I could say it a million times, bro. I could say it a million times while I'm recording. Weird ass sounds. It puts me on my best behavior. I could give you every reason I ever gave to record right now in this moment, in these types of moments. It's not like I'm looking for something that's not here, you know, to check if it's there. One time I did that. I was like checking. I was like, is that a reflection or a shadow or a light, you know? And it was in the recording. So it was something real. You know what I mean? I'm not going crazy, really. I ask myself all the time, am I the crazy one? Am I doing something wrong? Like, you're making me want to crash out. Am I fucking bugging, like, for thinking this? Like, you want me to crash out. You say that. You want me to do you know, you don't want me to go fishing. You tell me you'll like something if I do it, but then you don't actually like it when I go do it. You be the one sitting there how I'm doing it wrong. Telling me, you're doing it this way. I would do it this way. You should do it this way. It's like the same thing. You know how many times I've had that person in my fucking life? It's like, you never did it though. I don't see you getting up to grab a mic and spit raps. I don't see you going to tie up your own fishing lures so you can use artificial bait or live bait. I don't see you doing that. I don't see you going to stock the trout. I don't see you doing that. I don't see you picking up trash in the woods. You know, I don't see you doing that, bro. I don't see other people doing that ever. Unless they're like coordinated effort. Picking up trash along the side of the road for a time. I do that all the time. Shh. You want me to start crashing out. This is what I'm trying to say. It's like it causes a crash out. It's a magic spell, right? That's why I just sit there laughing at it, bro. It's like, you want me to be mad. I know. You just those types of people get real upset when you just laugh at it. And they get more angry with you because they want you to get angry. So then the energy they tried to transfer onto you, it just stays with them. You know what I mean? And they're probably like trying to come back and see all the time. A lot of those people don't care about you, bro. They just want to see if you still surviving. You're still alive. It's not like a random avatar on the internet commenting on something. It's like, you know the person. You can. Sometimes they act like they care and they don't. I always wanted what's best for people, bro. That's probably why I don't have a lot of evil shit done to me. I don't commit all this evil. Even though it feels like something's directed at me constantly. I don't take it out on everybody else. Like, you're after me. You're out to get me. That would be crashing out. Now, that would be a crash out. What are you going to tell me not to say that would be good with vodka? Even if I never drink again to the rest of my days. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember how that tastes. This would taste good with vodka if you mixed it in. Yeah, definitely. It even says the hard way on the container. Squeezed juice. Real squeezed fruit. That's why it's like $8 for a 12-pack. Bubbly water with real fruit juice. Half of it says concentrate anyway. Like they're false advertising to you, bro. You should be crashing out over this, is what I'm trying to say. Not my tile appreciation stream. Not because I have to wash the doorway. Or pick up socks in front of the hamper. Like, look at all this money. It's like, bro, I don't have a closet. I only have one hamper. Yo, at least I know how to move dampers, or I could fix shit that you probably wouldn't even, you wouldn't even have what you have without people like me working. I'm just not currently doing it. You understand? Like, I'm not just talking about myself. People like me who help the society run. You get it? Like, they cut your grass, they throw your garbage, they fix your ductwork, they do your plumbing. You understand what I'm trying to say, bro? For you to have a job where you could just sit there listening to somebody complain, as you put it, you getting paid to do that, bro? You must have less to complain about than me. Because any job I've ever had, I can't sit there watching a fucking screen. You got a real nice life, bro. You should be feeling blessed instead of trying to come talk shit to me like you want me to crash out. You want it to be about you. Complain about it all stream. No, I'm not. It's not you, bro. It's people like you. People like you are the reason why it's this way, you know? Everything is deliveries, everything is imports, everything is fucked up. Because you like when people complain. For some reason. You want it to be that way. You want there to be a crash out, I know. People like you love to see it. Rageaholics. I'm like, bro, I'm done letting you energy vampires siphon me for energy. Like, I'm just gonna laugh at you. Because even if I'm in a cardboard box on a fucking corner in the city, I'd still be happy. What would you do? You'd be upset. You'd kill yourself. Fucking loser. I've been the one helping the bums. When I see them and they're not trying to grift, I'm like, oh, you want some coffee, bro? Like, everybody else just walks right by them. In a city like Manhattan. How rare do you think that is for thousands of people to just walk by them, and then I'm the one dude that's like, yo, you good? How you feeling today? You want some coffee? A bagel maybe? You want a slice of pizza, bro? And then I pray for you too, on top of it. I'm not looking for accolades, bro. I'm not wanting you to feel bad for me. Complain. That's the reason to complain, is if you want somebody to feel bad for you, right? Or you just want to get it off your chest. Like, bro, I'm not a complainer. That's the thing. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm actually just entertaining thoughts. Like, you think I'm complaining, you should hear somebody else I know. You should hear all the other people from New York, bro. They complain the most. They don't do shit about it, really. Oh, the fucking train's late. Oh, the bus is on time. Oh, everything is a complaint for them. Why do you think I sound like that, bro? I don't want to sound like a whiner. Why do you think they call it that? Bitch about the city and the way it is, and then you can't wait to get back whenever you leave it, you know? It's a prison. Building a prison for yourself. I get it. There's certain advantages and privileges of the prison that I appreciate, though. Taking the bus without having to pay for insurance on a car and filling it up with gasoline and all that type of stuff. Like, oh yeah, bro, I could get to work on $30 a week. That's right. Just for transportation, I'm saying. Oh, it's like $50 for a weekly Metro card in the city? Come on, bro. You can't beat it. I wouldn't be stupid enough to buy a monthly one, though. You lose that shit, you're fucked. It's like $100. $90-something. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I've been working longer than a lot of people been old enough to complain about the job condition. Without people like me, you wouldn't have the marijuana market, right? Like where it's legalized for you. You understand? People like me getting caught up for doing things I like to do based on what I believe. You know, you want people like me to stop complaining, but without people like me, things wouldn't get passed through. You see what I'm trying? Like, do you understand yet? Fucking avatar, internet weirdo. Like, you getting paid to watch a screen. Shh. Do you even know how to fish? I'm not acting like I'm better if I know how and you don't. I'm saying I'm the type of person that has patience to show you how to fish. I could show you how to bitch without bitching, you know, like getting it off your chest while you're laughing about it. Oh yeah, I'm that person who busts my ass and laughs about it and then joins in with your laughter. Like, it's funny, right? I'm good though. Don't worry about it. I'd actually be a good comedian probably, because I know how to laugh at myself. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not everybody else. I'm not like you. I forgot. Instant gratification, bro. Projection. I know. I know, bro. I know what's going on. There'll be a time where you just can't say anything anymore. Like now you're hidden from the channel, you know? Message deleted by I need to fish. Cause you're hidden from my channel now. Like if you don't want to hear me bitch, I don't want to hear nothing about it, you know? Cause I could tell when I'm getting hacked into. I get all these old notifications, something I didn't save, you know? There's something, I click notify me on everything. I click the little icon bell. I get notified for YouTube. That's how I get my information, dude. I don't sit there watching news TV all day. Scripted actors, and then they tried to make the internet the same way. You want me to crash out about something, bro? No, really crash out. Now go crash out that you can't appreciate the ceiling stream. You can't see me reading your comments anymore because it's not going to pop up. Like, I don't even go check for your content. Hey, you're the one checking for me. Why would you sit there? Why would you sit there in front of a screen? Largemouth bass fishing? Yeah, I like largemouth bass. They're the funnest thing to catch. Now that person can't comment when I am fishing. Now they won't ever see me because I don't want them to share my positive energy. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Imagine if I start acting like that, like a bitch. Because they could bitch and complain. When we got something to say that's a complaint, it's usually women saying that shit. You understand? You're crying like a woman. Like, so wait, you agree with me that women cry about nothing. But the dude is getting harassed for real. Not just catcalled and whistled at, right? He's getting mugged by somebody, by a group of thugs that are bigger than him. Oh, don't start complaining now. The police ain't protecting me. let me just, what is the complaining really gonna do though? It's like, I don't understand those people. I actually just laugh about it. That's the funniest part. It's like, you're a crash out guy. Ceiling appreciation. Like, no. People like that make me want to crash out. Because people like that are the reason why the country's collapsing, in my opinion. They're fucking stupid. Caught 8 pounds. They look bigger in person. Yeah. Definitely. Even the little bass is fun to catch. They're easy to put back, too. They're very durable. That's what I like about them. You could put your thumb on the mouth, and they shake around, and they're not going to get all injured. It's not like catching a trout. You need to have gloves, and hopefully you could keep it in the water, and it's like... Because the enzymes get messed up when when your skin touches it. That's why I just usually keep those to eat it. Even though they're farm raised. Probably not the best thing to eat. People like that don't appreciate nothing, you know? Thank you for actually talking about fishing. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. He's like, this is the crash out guy. No, why don't you take interest in fishing then? If you think it's dumb that I'm sitting here when the channel's called I Need to Fish, like think about why it's called I Need to Fish. Think about why I need to fish. Like it's so much deeper than they want to admit. Cause I've been a poet and a rapper and all this type of shit, bro. I'm not just some little kid. I'm pushing 40 years old and my life ain't the best. Like a lot of other people with stress like this would have offed themselves already, in my opinion. I'm not expecting some type of fucking hooray every time I help a lady with the door or pump the gas or whatever it could be. Every time I give the change back when they give me too much, I don't expect trumpets to come out of the sky from God and go, this is my son and I'm pleased with him. I don't expect that shit, bro. But God makes me want to do stuff like that. Catch the fish. Tell you about the chemicals they spray ain't the best. Except I'm not trying to rub it in your face all day. Hey, did you know what the hot dog's made out of? Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, obviously, you know, Popeyes ain't the best for you. McDonald's ain't the best. You wanna hear about that shit right as you're about to bite the burger? You know what I mean? No, you don't want to hear that. They want you to crash out. You know, they are psyop. You know, they turned into the psyop. Because we were saying, people like me was saying that shit back in the day before there was internet, really. Not the way it is today. This is all stuff I would say from the encyclopedia. Like, bro, I would look at the food they're feeding me in the school and be like, get the fuck out of here. This is poison. This is poison. Poison. I wasn't posting fishing videos on here for a while. Because shit got trolled, you know? They like to troll wherever you go, you know? They like to drive you nuts. I'm that type of person they want to get a reaction out of for some reason. Because they, like, it's the crash out guy. Like, they know I will crash out. Well, yeah, so whose fault is it? If it's not the gun's fault for shooting somebody, whose fault is it when you trigger? You're going out of your way to prank somebody and bust their balls. What, you mad when they punch you in the face? Or verbally assault you? Like, what? You're saying shit that you know is gonna make somebody upset, and you're like, why are you so mad? It's like, you don't think Jesus knew he was saying something that's gonna upset these fucking fools? I'm the same way as him, bro. Like, I know you're not gonna get it. I know you're not gonna understand why I'm recording. There's so many worse things I could be doing that I would never do on a camera. It's just my philosophy to try to act like I'm always on a camera, because then I just act better in general, and then I keep it on my mind like, oh, God is watching me all the time, even when there's no camera around, bro. What do you think? He just turns around when you want to go sleep with a hoe? Fornicating? Even, let's say you got married. Let's say you got a married person, you want to go sleep with a hoe. You think God likes that shit, bro? You don't think God sees that from inside your soul? It gets written down, all the things you do. You know, there's a record of things, bro. That's why repentance and forgiveness is key. And the works you do is not going to get you to see heaven. Especially if you don't seek it from within. You know, it's only through his grace that even given that gift. Nothing you could do would make it better. Like, he doesn't even need you to do anything. It's just appreciation of God. It's a God appreciation stream. You know? Because now that person can't comment anymore. They're blocked from commenting. You're hidden from my channel, bro. Sorry. I usually don't do shit like that anymore. Unless you bother me. You know? You make me want to crash out. They keep checking up to see if you're gonna. You know? They're stalkers. They literally get paid. I'm getting paid to do this, is what he said. I'm at work. I'm getting paid to do this. So I could really go on a tangent and think like, oh, what are you getting paid to watch me, bro? Like, imagine if I start making jokes about it. You gonna realize it's comedy, or you gonna say it's a crash out? Fucking Fanuc. Oh no, I crashed out. I used the F word. Excuse me. Watch out, he said fuck on stream. That means he's gonna go kill somebody. Like, you add on to that. I know who you are. Maybe not specifically, but I know what you're doing. You know, it's the same thing they've been doing to all my profiles. They don't want me to have a clean, like, they do the opposite of what I'm about. They make me look like I'm hot-headed, angry, about to crash out, just because you might see me yelling one time. Like, yeah, don't get me angry, bro. Most of the, what about 9 times out of 10, I'm real calm. The crash out guy. Like, yeah, you know why you remember me crashing out? Because I never crash out. And when I do, it means something, because I start going on and on and on and on and on about it, right? Stupid, bro. Those people are the ones I push away. I'll push you away all day. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even want $1 from you. If I could monetize this channel, I wouldn't ask you for any donations. I probably could monetize it, fool. I just don't do things for Satan. I don't serve 2 masters. Actually, a fisherman, an angler. You know, it's not just fish that I catch, bro. You ever thought about that? You ever stop to think it's not just fish I'm catching? You know, when you're fishing, you're casting out, right? Right, Captain? Because I look at those people like they're from God, too. Like, they're put around you to test you. To see if you will crash out. I'm just wondering why sometimes the phone gets overheated, sometimes it doesn't. Like, it never made sense to me. This phone is a piece of garbage. I'm grateful to have it. I could use it, but it's used. It's old. Someone around you keeps... Let's put it this way, bro. Witchcraft is real. The Bible's more true than you want to admit. And fishing is good for your health. And gardening and going outside. You know, taking all those pills they want you to take on the TV. Not good for you, bro. Sitting inside all day just because you get paid a lot of money. Not good for you, bro. You're a slave to money. You do things so you can have a place to live, right? You don't do things out of love. It's an obligation for you, right? Fucking scum. People like you make the society run. That's why it's unbearable to live in sometimes. Even though you're in just as much of a fucked up condition. It's like, oh yeah, you're bitching about the prices now, like how I was bitching when I was 18. Like, oh, it's always been the way for me. It's never affordable. It's never been affordable. Even though I'm on the right wing, I'm not trying to protect the oligarchy, man. That's not what I do. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about structure, Second Amendment, you know, self-defense. Doesn't have to be with a gun, bro. Could be with a book. Could be with a kettlebell. You come in to fuck with me at night, you deserve to get sent to hell. In my opinion. Why are you breaking in people's houses at night, bro? Especially in a place where everybody is on, like, you could stand your ground here. Everybody has one. Most people have one, bro. 8 out of 10 people have one out here. It's part of the main attraction, in my opinion. More responsible. If I was in a city, I wouldn't want everybody walking around with a tool. Miscreants in the city go into the work van and steal your whole tool chest. No wonder they just shoot at random. They don't even know. They'll steal shit they don't even know how to use. Trying to sell it for like a quarter of the price so they can get high. Like, that's not me, bro. You know how many times I've been accused of this type of stuff? It's like, oh yeah, I look like one of them. I know. Because you are the company you keep, except I'm mostly dolo, bro. In the photo, I'm usually taking your picture when you want to have a picture taken of you. I don't need to be on display. All the respect I get isn't up for... It's not up for debate, bro. It's not up for debate. You don't know what I've done for people. Like, you have no idea who I am, really. Just because you had a fun... Let's say we've chilled before. You had a fun time with me on drugs, tripping, for example. You think that's all I'm about? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Then you see me crash out if we've done drugs together. Because I'd be sitting there going, what if God doesn't like this? I'd be sitting there bugging myself out. I walk out of the room willingly from bothering people. You don't gotta tell. I don't let it get to crash out mode. Usually. That's funny to me. That's like the reputation you want to put. It's the crash out guy. Like, fuck you, bro. I'll crash out if I want. Ain't nobody down here listening to me. I'm not really bothering anybody. Not like you. You're bothering me. It's not so annoying. It's not like, I don't dwell on it for days and days. It's just annoying. It's like, it bothers me that you get paid to sit there watching a screen. That bothers me. I want to crash out over that. All the jobs I've ever had, you wouldn't fucking do. They wouldn't even pay you enough to do the shit that I've had to do. You don't see me acting like I'm better than you for it. You can't see his comments anymore. He's never gonna see his it wasn't a timeout. I was like, hide user from channel. I don't need to see that fucking bullshit anymore. Like, because it's something continuous. Nice ceiling. Like, good, I know, bro. Go get the rest of the trolls. Go get the rest of the robot trolls that act like they love you. You wish you had somebody like me around you that actually fucking cares about you. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say, go catch a fish. I would be like, bro, you alright? Like, here's my number. You want to talk about it? Fuck that psychiatrist. I ain't giving you shit except for pills. I can actually help you understand yourself for real, and then tell you go get therapy if you need it. I'm not against it. This is more therapeutic for me. Catching a fish is more therapeutic. Rapping lyrics is more therapeutic than going to talk to some bitch that don't understand me. He wants me on pills. Like, no, I'm good, I'm good, fam. You go kill yourself. That's what they might as well tell me, to go take pills. Yeah, you can go kill yourself. Just crashing out laughing about it, bro. That shit made me want to crash out. Can't even trust the society. They say they care about you. Oh yeah, who wouldn't want to crash out? Gee, I wonder why there's all these alcoholics driving around. Gee, I wonder why there's all this recovery, bro. It's almost like people are doing substances to prevent crashing out. And then people like you make fun of them because it's like you had a different experience in life and you never felt that way. So I was never addicted, but I know how it feels to want to escape. I can relate. I felt like that since I was 8. They're lucky. They're not in here anymore. They're not in the coffin. I'm not gonna be at my own funeral. Like, I'm not in the body anymore, right? If I die. You going to sleep, like, where does your soul go when you go to sleep? You think about it? You ever think about stuff like that? Why does something not want you to go to sleep? Why would a narcissist want to deprive you of sleep? So you look crazy, right? Good thing they can't do that to me. Even if I'm all fucked up in some type of way. It's like, hey, at least I could get sleep, bro. A lot of these people never, ever. They feel guilty about their life too much. I'm surprised they get sleep at all if they can sometimes. Like, how do you even sleep? How do you look at yourself in the mirror? Like, psychopaths, you know? They're not even narcissists. They're fucking psychopaths. They don't even give a fuck who they hurt. They don't care how they make you feel. And then as soon as you start stepping on their toes a little bit, so, you know? That's why I say, go watch the fishing videos, bro, instead of looking at this. You want something to watch? Go look at me talk about how there's one light missing everywhere. It's the same shit all these other people talk about, bro. The weird light moving at the same time. Look, he's fucking crazy talking about it again. Yeah, you try having somebody fuck with you and gaslighting you and acting like it's not affecting you at all. Just ignore it, bro. Just ignore it. You should just ignore it even though he's trying to fuck with you on purpose. Yeah, I do a pretty good job at ignoring shit, bro. If I didn't do a good job at ignoring shit, I would have already been locked up a long time ago. You understand that concept? Like, if I wasn't good at ignoring shit, I wouldn't have survived New York without scars all over my face and, like, you know how much shit goes on there in your face all day? Like, you have to have a blockage in your aura. You have to put your mind at ease, and sometimes you have to just look ahead and go forward in that city. Like, you wouldn't survive, bro. I couldn't afford it. I survived it, but I couldn't afford it. That's the thing. I'm fine on the subway as long as I'm not shit-faced. I bet all the pretty girls will miss when motherfuckers like me would be in the train station at night, not bothering them, not oogly-eyeing them, not taking pictures of them, just trying to get home, just like them. Because that's where they want to go, right? The girls, the pretty girls, the young pretty girls, they want to go to the city, right? And then they got sold a dream. It's like, yeah, I had to grow up there, bro. I could have told you. Like, people like you have ruined my city. And you don't even have the accent of my city. And you call yourself a New Yorker. Like, what? What? Okay. Yeah, you're a New Yorker. I guess it makes me gay. Because I could say it, even if I'm not the thing, and it makes me that thing, right? I could go to China, apply for citizenship, and they'll all call me Chinese, right? I could be the best rapper in the world, sag my pants in front of your girl, and then they'll call me black, right? Because that's what you think black is, right? There's somebody telling me I was cosplaying as a black person because I like to rap. Like, what a fruit ball, bro. I was like, you're cosplaying as a white person because you sign up for the military. You lucky people like me respect you because you're the one spraying the shit out of our skies, bro. You're okay with it. Maybe not your division, but, you know, generalized. I'm stereotyping. I used to want to be just like you, sir. Dressed up in army fatigues, blowing up fucking Hajis. I was like, you're a fucking zombie. I was like, Malcolm X is right, bro. Get your hand out of my pocket. Get your hand out of my fucking pocket, bro. You little leech. You essential parasite. You get siphoning from the tax collection agencies, bro. It's a taxation grift. And then you bitch about it all day, how much things cost. It's like, bro, I've been bitching about that the whole time. You bitch if I stand in line and pay with an EBT and I'm white. Talk about crash out. They'd be like, why do you need help? Doesn't everybody need help, bro? What the fuck? At least I'm not hoarding it. Hey, at least they made me go to work to go get it when I was getting food stamp. Hey, at least I was giving half my food stamps to the homeless veterans, right? During the lockdowns. True vamps. When you forget about them. You train them to kill for your corporation and then you forget about them. Yeah, you should be lucky nobody doing 22 push-ups for you. You should feel blessed about it, right? They act like I hate my country if I disagree. Well, I got First Amendment to practice my religion, even if it's no religion. Like, oh yeah, my religion is listening to what Jesus speaks. Yeah, that's my religion, bro. I'm not a Christian. I'm a cross bearer. Like, don't call me that shit, bro. Even if I was, like, I grew up Catholic. It's not really Christian now, is it? Catholica. Mary worship. Witchcraft, bro. It's sage burning in the mass with the Messiah on a staff. Crucified every week. That's what I didn't like about it. Yeah, the hymns are nice. I like to sit in the back and listen to the Bible when I hear something I agree with. Excuse me for Karen, bro. Where two or more gather in his name, there he is. That's what it says in the book, bro. I'm not the one who wrote it. I'm not trying to quote it to you, you know, that's Satan's job. Sit there quoting scripture to you. With the verse attached. I'll post on Facebook like that. I'll give you King James Version, verse whatever. When I'm speaking to you, I say things from the Bible all the time. I have no idea where it's from. I say, oh, I think that's from the book of Matthew, bro. I don't know. Could be wrong. I'm not a priest. I'm not a preacher. I just remind you that the creator is not the beast, you know? That's what they worship, bro. They rep the beast. They act like I hate my country for saying this type of shit when I used to want to be just like them. And I'm not jealous. They turned me away, bro. I wanted payback back in the day. They tell me, like, bro, if I have a diagnosis of anxiety, who wouldn't be anxious? Or, like, bro, I'm a perfect candidate to go get blown up. It only could have been from God that they kept me away. Because I have all my digits. I'm sane enough to go, sir. Yeah, I'm like, what else could it have been, bro? Oh, I guess God had nothing to do with that. Because when I was a kid, I asked them to keep me away from the smell of 9/11. You know, the burning rubble, the burning hair, the burning bodies and shit. Whatever that smell was, bro, was not good. I'll never forget it. You know, I was crying for my mom because she worked in the city. I was hoping she's going to get on the, you know, I was hoping she's going to come home. I wasn't sure if I was going to see her again. I guess I was a little baby crying and complaining about nothing. Because I could remember exactly how it felt and I'll get sad about it all over again. Because I don't want to see you dead. Even if you annoy me. And at first it feels nice because you're not around me. Right? I'll be worried about you because I actually care about your well-being. I don't want to see you crying. I don't want to see you sick. I don't want to see you upset. I want to see you nice and upright. I want to see you living good. No drugs. I want to see you catch a fish. Tell me I'm bitching, bro. You're bitching. Go get paid to watch a screen. Yeah, now I'll bitch about you all stream, right? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's not. I guess my life hasn't been littered full of people just like you. Tell me I'm complaining about nothing. Like, you act like I'm complaining when I'm not. But when I am complaining, you tell me I'm just whining about nothing. Like, yeah, you're gonna get what's coming to you for being that way one day. God'll let you get away with being that way your whole fucking life. And then your dying day, it'll be too late to go repent. Ha ha. Ha ha. I guess God is so narcissistic and evil for letting you be the way you want to be. It's like literally the opposite. He has standards, you know? He doesn't want you around him if you don't want to be around him. I feel the same way. I'm bitching and complaining, so turn the screen off, bro. I say that to my Facebook friends all day. As soon as you see me start posting, maybe that's your sign to go outside and play. Get the fuck off the internet, right? Cause I'll sit there posting and posting and posting and posting. You'll be sitting there doom scrolling. I'll be sitting there posting and posting and posting, making music, writing poetry, making art. Like I don't post my art on here, bro. You want to see how much I don't complain? I got years worth of art on my Instagram and shit. Well, that's not real art. That's digital art. Fuck you. Now who's complaining? Right? People like you run the society, bro. That's why I don't try to disrespect you until it's like, fuck you. Because you like to talk shit through the screen. If we were chilling, drinking a beer, and we were busting balls with each other, it wouldn't be that serious. But right now, I'm chilling in my domicile. You know what I mean? You're at work. It's different. If you were recording yourself where you live and somebody heard you bitching and then they just said, stop complaining, instead of asking if you're okay. You know, not, are you okay? Like in that fucked up way people do. No, like they actually would care and wanted to listen to you. Change something about them. If they want to be in your life, they want to change something about themselves to be around you. If you're not pleased by things they do, and it's not like you have to change everything about you. It's like this thing you do just bothers me and I don't need to be around it. If you don't want to change it about yourself, that's not my fucking problem. It's only my problem if I choose to be around it. You get it? And it sucks when you got nowhere else to go. Like, that's why I don't understand. Like, how do you think I don't know where you're coming from? You think I want to fucking be here? You think I'm looking for excuses to stay here? Where I can't even sleep. Correct. Like, I can, but I can't. Not properly, bro. Very uncomfortable to fall asleep here around this bed. It's bad energy, in my opinion. It gets placed on me, and then it lingers, and then it's like, you're complaining. Yeah, I know, bro. Captain Obvious. Fucking dickhead. People like you been doing that shit to me since I'm a kid. Dickhead. Fucking bendejo. Hey, it's Captain Obvious over here. Give him a fucking slap. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck up, bro. People like you are a bully. You'll see me getting bullied and not try to stick up for me because you're a pussy. People like me survive bullies and then try to warn other people about the bullying because there's not always going to be somebody like me that will warn you about it and try to stop it from occurring. Like, so you have to do it yourself. You know what I mean? Like witchcraft, for example. They act like you're a practitioner of witchcraft just because you know about it enough to protect yourself from it. You get it yet? Like, oh yeah, cigarette is a spiritual thing, bro. It's like incense. Something they don't understand. Something they'll never get. They're addicted to it the most. I'm like, no, this is to pass the time, and it's like to put something in the air. With intention. You know, it's almost like reverse osmosis water. You know, you take a couple pulls of it. You don't sit there going all day. One pouch lasts me a half a week, bro. 4 days. 5 days. I'm sorry that you can't do that. Make it last. I'm sorry, bro. You don't know how to just chill and be content with things. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you see, they just want attention. Once they realize they're blocked from commenting, they stop looking and they don't want to be included. They just want it to be about them. The ceiling appreciation stream. So what do you want it to be? The K-Pax, whatever the fuck your name is. Appreciation stream? Is that what you want it to be? You want me to praise you endlessly? Because without you, I wouldn't be able to have the frequency. I know. Whatever it could be. They act like there's no other muse. Like, yeah, bro, that could be about anybody. Put yourself in my shoes. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have been in my shoes before. I forgot. You should understand it more than anybody. But you choose not to. You act oblivious to the facts. You act like there's nothing going on and I'm just complaining. I know. That's the exact words to the song, bro. Believe. I know how to deal with narcissists. Like, straight up. Well, that's the thing. I like them. It's weird. It's not like I want to be accepted by them, but the thing is, the way that they portray themselves is I like. They act like it's all good. They're cool and shit, but they're not really chill. They are crash outs. You know, they will get you killed, bro, for real. They don't give a fuck. You know it's true. Pearl. Like, oh yeah, you try getting harassed by noises and shit, you know? You would want to record it too if somebody was gaslighting you. Like, well, I told you. That's why I wrote it on the Facebook status. It's like, there's evidence of me saying it. That's why I say I'll send you a text. So I could see, oh yeah. I could admit when I'm wrong. I'll be like, oh yeah, I did say that. My fault. Excuse me. You know, sue me, bro. Crucify me already. I've been on the cross with Jesus for a long time, bro. You didn't know that? I just let you keep throwing rocks at me. Metaphorically, literally. Some people feel bad about that shit and they try to look after you, but then it's like they still do bad things to you. Like, am I supposed to just accept that for real? You think I should just accept that? You think I believe you? Oh yeah, go fishing and I'll throw you a like. I don't do things to get a like out of it, bro. I don't give a fuck. You're not giving me money. You're not helping me out, really. You're not giving me advice that I don't already know. Stupid, bro. You should clean up. I know, bro. I'm fucking tired. Shoveling snow. Eating a shitty diet to try to save $1, you know? Like, yeah, of course, bro. Of course I'm not gonna feel the best if I've been eating not the best food for a year. I'm just glad I could give it a rest. Reset. Catch a fish, bro. I'm not waiting for some man or woman to come help me with the garden anymore. I'm not expecting it. I don't expect help from the government. I don't do that. I never did, really, bro. I was like, wait, I could qualify for food stamps. I have to go get registered to be on a work program though, because I don't want to take it forever, you know? Like, yeah, I need a job. I don't want to sit there collecting food stamps. I'm not them. You're going at the wrong one, bro. I'd rather have a job. You get paid more money per month. Like, they're not really getting helped out though, bro. Like all the people that say that shit, like, you're stealing from me. I get it, it is theft, but they're not really getting enough to survive. Not really. Let's say you're a single guy with no income. $200 a month is not much, bro. You're not gonna get brolic by eating that, unless you know how to stretch the calories and, you know. I survived off of it. I survived off $100 a month, bro. I was keep buying cans of Spam just to give it to the homeless veterans. Like, yo, if I'm hurting, they gotta be, bro. They're homeless already and they served this country. Fucking disgraceful. I think that's disgraceful, bro. They spray the chemicals in the sky for you, and then you just let them go die after they get side effects from it, right? That's why the AI robots are perfect, bro. They can go high up, and they ain't gonna pass out. They want robot workers, bro. There's no lunch break for a robot. They still make you pay rent, though, right? It's not like food is gonna be free. Now, is it? They're not really doing you a favor now, are they? That would be gaslighting. If I was like, yeah, it's just gonna be totally free, bro. I'm free to do my art as long as I have the AI robots to clean up and work on everything else. Is that how you really think it's gonna be? I don't. We're probably on the same team. You just like to make fun. I know. We just bust balls. I know, bro. I actually know how to bust balls, but you can't take your balls getting broken back. People like you been around me the whole time. It's like complaining the whole stream about it. It's not you, bro. You just kind of were a catalyst for me to think about all that shit. Cause it's been around me the whole time. People saying that. Don't complain. I'm like, I must be complaining about something for them to say it. You know, complaining about the amount of money I'm making for twice the amount of labor you have to do. I wouldn't be able to sit anywhere looking at a screen getting paid. I wouldn't be, any job I've ever had, I had to risk my skin, bro. Can lose my life at every job I've ever had. Can lose my life. They will just replace me in a heartbeat. Can lose my life. No insurance. Slave. Teaching my replacement in another language. Slave. Hey, slave, are you dead yet? Make sure it's not your last paycheck, bro. That's what I said in a rap one time. I was like, people sell their souls every paycheck they hope to spend. Not promised tomorrow. Still woke up with sorrow. It's like we work hard just to owe or borrow. Slow to throttle. Right? Yeah, I'm just complaining, bro. I actually got bars. You know what I mean? I don't rely on entertainment, knowing somebody in entertainment. I was like, I don't even want to go on that, bro. I'm an underdog. You know, I'm not like you. I'm not you. Where I just expect everything to run smoothly. I'm actually accounting for hiccups, problems, lateness, traffic, hunger. Fucking, like, I'm not Felix Unger, bro. That's you. They'd be the one making fun of you snoring. Like, this fucking idiot snoring. So change the channel, but it's not like he's sleeping next to me, right? If that was the case, then I can understand you tapping me on the shoulder. Like, bro, you snoring. You're complaining. Imagine if I'm like, you're complaining. If somebody's tapping me on the shoulder because I'm snoring, I'm like, stop complaining. It's such a crash out, bro. I could lay down in the bed with the lights out. Yeah, this is definitely a crash out, bro. Yeah, it's funny shit. I definitely laugh at those people, bro. They're acting like I'm the dum-dum. I'm complaining, bro. I'll probably be complaining in the future because I feel like I've been wasting my time up here. I could have been working in the city the whole time, bro. Like, I didn't have to run from it. Not as badly as they needed to. I was fine with it because I knew where it was going. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna agree with these people in the city because they're all lefties. Like they're all straight up lefties, and everything they say, everything gotta be so political. It's like, well, that's why I don't say if I agree with the right wing about something, because you try to give me a hard time for agreeing with them. And now the right wing is just as fucking demonic, in my opinion. Like ever since the walk away from the Democrats. Like you are a Democrat still. You just put a Republican on your voter registration. Like I've always been against that shit. I was like, this is socialism, bro. This fucking tenure bullshit. You're teaching me fake history in a classroom where I gotta listen to bells ring all day. You want to hear me complain? Oh yeah, I used to want to work outside back in the day when I was not even old enough to. Talk about complaining, bro. Like fuck you. You don't even know what complaining is. You think this is complaining? I walked to school during a bus strike, my dude. Uphill, no sidewalks. Staten Island, Forgotten Borough. Yeah, they really care about your health, though. Yeah, I'm just like them, bro. I didn't go. I'm exactly like them, you know. I guess I didn't go to night school, summer school, Saturday school, all this extra school just to get my fucking diploma. And then I went to I went to work right after high school, and then I went to trade school years later. Cause I needed something to do. I couldn't just like cutting grass is fun. I like to, but I thought HVAC probably be more lucrative. I didn't know I was gonna get paid the same shit doing duck the monkey shit, the duck the monkey exercises. Getting paid like a fucking schmuck when I'm pushing 30. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to take lumps. It's called like a hazing ritual. Learning curve, you know? Yeah, I'm just complaining, bro. I had to learn the trade from somebody that don't speak no fucking English. Well, they're telling me I'm complaining about it. You know, the shit you probably complain about. Yeah, I was complaining about that when I was 25, kid. I'm not like you. I never was. I just do it anyway. Hey, at least I'll do whatever I need to do, bro. I collect scrap. Yeah, crash out. People like you are why I take down shooting videos. You know, fishing. You'll flag fishing videos. Look, he's crashing out. I don't believe you that you press like on those. If it were true, you go liking them. There's plenty of videos for you to go like that are fishing on my channel. It's nothing. None of them are live. Go on shorts, go on videos. You see me driving, you see me throwing garbage, you see me fishing. Not bitching. You see me whistling while I'm on the back of the truck illegally while they're driving down the street going higher than 25 miles an hour. Not calling Better Business Bureau, not calling the police, having one headlight missing, even while I'm working. Everywhere I go, bro. You know, the people that are lurking, you know that, right? You know what I'm talking about? You know, like when I speak with a vocal fry like a narcissist? I know. Maybe I'm just complaining. Maybe I'm just mumbling. Yeah, maybe I'm just trying to be black because I don't want to take the vax. I still don't regret not taking it, by the way. Yo, you had to take that shit? I feel bad for you, dude. I really do. You gave yourself blood clots and myocarditis for a fake-ass cyber flu. Oh, man. Who the fuck is complaining now? I told you, bro. I told a lot of those people, too. Like, yeah, you're gonna regret taking that shit. You definitely will. It's not something I want to do. I don't care who the president is. It ain't about that. You politicize medical. You politicize the food. You politicize everything, my dude. You politicize working. You politicize sports. You politicize movies. You politicize everything. music. Like, shut up. Who cares about what their political affiliation is? But when they're a bunch of lefties in Hollywood, I could see what I don't like about it. It's like, oh yeah, maybe it is a political issue. they're all they're all disposable, expecting instant gratification for everything they do. They never took the time to have a skill and relearn it. That's why it's amazing that I'm fishing, bro. I had to relearn it as a man. I had my grandfather rigging up the fucking fishing rods for me back in the day. That's the only time I went fishing was when I was a kid. From 3 or 4 to 10. That's only like 6 or 7 years, bro. 8 years of fishing. And then however many years until I started fishing again in my late 20s. 29 years old. Started fishing again. 30 years old. Never did freshwater fishing, even though I lived in a borough where there was plenty of freshwater ponds. Yeah, maybe I'm just bitching because I wasn't old enough to go by myself back then. Because somebody passes away and then it just ends. You know? The thing you like to do. It just ends. Yeah, maybe I'm just bitching about that. Maybe it's just something I resent. Because I'm clearly good at fishing. You know, I've caught nice fish. I usually catch a fish every time I go out to fish. It's not just wishing, bro. It's like skill, too. It's not just luck. Like, oh yeah, I know what to do. I know what bait to use. Oh yeah, that's right. I ask around and what works. Sometimes I ask you what works just to see if you're going to tell me the truth. Because I already know what works. See, I'll tell you where's the good spot. I don't give a fuck, bro. I could go move to another spot. Plenty of space. I'll catch the fish right next to you, bro. And watch you bitching. Like, oh yeah, you were sitting there for an hour, nothing. I came through and it came right on my hook. Ha 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 ha. I guess it's just beginner's luck. I guess I'm just trolling the internet late at night when I see a picture of my dad, an old picture, with a bunch of fish, and he looks miserable, and I'm like, he looks miserable even while he's catching a fish. Like, you think I'm bitching, bro? Thank God I don't just go, you should hear my father. I used to bust his balls, too. Yeah, it sucks to be you, bro. You want me around you so badly for some reason? You act like you hate me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You act like I'm not some type of blessing. You know, I'm a net positive, is what I'm trying to say. I don't even look at myself in that way, but I could tell. It's like, oh yeah, I come around you with a good spell, you know, the gospel. With good message. Like, oh yeah, it's fine, bro. I'm actually opposite. Like, you hear me bitching, because in reality, I'm never trying to bitch to you. I don't want to complain to you about anything. I'd rather hear you complain and I could tell you it's going to be okay. You know, I'm better at that than you. I actually have to listen to people bitching all the time. And I don't get to just say, you're just bitching. Thanks, man. You actually opposite of a crash out. Like, that's fucking great, bro. You made me laugh about it. Like, all the time, people say that shit. Like, bro, I don't get to say you're just bitching when you trauma dump on me all day. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Who are you joking, bro? I'm just complaining. This comes from people that say squeaky wheel gets the oil. Put off to never do today what you could put off till tomorrow. Yeah, lazy complainers, and I'm the opposite when you call me complaining. Bro,
I made that whole garden myself. That whole border. I was moving rocks around myself. Big ass boulders. No illegal immigrants here. No illegal immigrants Aki, bro, doing work for me. Yeah, you want to hire them. You know, you're the one bitching, not me. You act like I'm trying to break something on purpose. If I break it, it's on purpose, I guess. It's never an accident from me. While you go slamming, stomping, driving down the road mad fast. Whatever it could be, bro. I hope you don't get into an accident and kill your ass, bro. Pay attention to the fucking road. You know, you're gonna kill somebody. Bro. People drive like shit, dude. Now I'm gonna start bitching. You ever have somebody get a wellness? You call somebody up, right? You get a wellness check called on you for expressing how you feel on the internet. You ever had that shit? Where the cops come to your fucking house? Because they know I'm not trying to hurt nothing. That's how you can tell they know I'm not trying to hurt something. Because there's an accusation attached to a wellness check. Right? And then the same thing kept happening. They're like, "Are you okay? We could send help." On the Facebook post. I was like, "Bro, you're trying to get me locked up." They're little witchcraft demons. You feel me? They're scheming on your ass, bro. And then when it comes back to bite them, they call it a demon. They call it whatever it could be. It's like, yeah, it's all your negativity coming back to you, bro. You've been pushing it off on everybody else, and I never did that. I actually been trying to make people feel better. Because I've been depressed plenty. I know how it feels to not have anybody to talk to. Hey, I hope you never feel like that one day. I hope you don't feel the way you make me feel, you know? And maybe I'm so mean and angry. Either I'm bitching, complaining about nothing, or I'm mean and angry, crash out. Like, you're the same demon as all the others, bro. Like, when it comes back to you, I'm not talking about, oh, they know your IP address. Or when it comes back to you in the physical, from the karmic reality, you know, the spiritual realm, when it comes back to you, don't act like people like me were doing something to you. You did it to yourself. You don't even go repent. You think all there is to do is work. And I'm like, yeah, that's why the system's collapsing. Because you're okay with being a 24-hour-a-day slave, 7 days a week, and I'm not. I'm not okay with that. Sorry. Should be paying me fairly, bro. You should be bitching about the same fucking thing if you got a problem with me being here right now. Like, I've been working harder than you, getting paid a lot less. Because the economy's worth a lot less. You know, the dollar bill, the currency, is worth a lot less than back from, what, the 1950s or 60s? When it was still gold and silver backed currency. And then, I'm so crazy conspiracy theorist for saying you should have a currency based off integrity. It's called the bank and trust. How you gonna have integrity? How can I bank there if I don't trust you? Your whole shit is usury, debt-based economics. Like, why would I trust that, bro? That is horrific. That is putting curse on yourself. Everything is debt. The fuck out of here, bro. You think I am a piece of shit? God hears me saying it. I don't even need to say it out loud. God knows what I believe in. Yeah, I agree with him. You're doing usury on your own nation. You got curses waiting for you, bro. You deserve what's happening. You deserve what's coming. You're okay with it? You deserve what's coming then. You're okay with it happening to me, but then when it happens to you, you want everybody else to care. Right? When they start stalking you, when it's hard for you to get a job. Right? Now you want me to care. I don't know. Hey, maybe you just bitching. Maybe you'll be just bitching one day. Except I won't be doing what you do. I'll be listening to what you say. Praying for you. You know, praying for you to be okay. Instead of just asking a rhetorical question like, "Are you okay?" Clearly, I'm not dying, bro. I'm okay, right? You know, I'm always good, even when I'm not. Okay. Put it that way. How you doing? Not as good as tomorrow, but better than yesterday. That's how I'm doing. Talk about complaining. Well, fuck your hand, bro. Crash out. Why don't you go get paid to jerk off yourself, bro? You probably could. I mean, if I could sit there watching a screen as I get paid, I'd rather sit there jerking my dick. Okay? They're stalkers, bro. You gotta add their 2 cents. I bet they're still typing too, and I'm not even gonna see their comments ever again. They'll be the ones typing. If they really want to fuck with you, they'll create all these accounts to come do it again. Like, I have 1 or 2 backup accounts. That's it. They got attacked on Instagram too, bro. You know how many times I had to make a new backup? Because I like my account, but it gets hacked into, it gets attacked. It gets flagged and censored all the time. Because I've been in this spiritual warfare since when I still lived in NYC. The belly of the beast. Yeah, that's why they tried to deperson me, bro. Because I turned my shit to a meme page, and that's the warfare that we're in. Like, oh yeah, a bunch of people have been seeing it because of memes. Now it's time to begin. Now it's time to go off the internet, lady. Because they're going to make you look crazier than me. Because I'm not really crazy. But I could handle them calling me crazy. Or weird, or whatever it is, I could see when somebody's similar to me and I don't like them. I like similarity. I like camaraderie. I like homogeny. Doesn't have to be all whiteness. It's like, bro, I'll get along with a Puerto Rican person that thinks the same way as me. We're not always fucking arguing. Excuse me. That's why when somebody's an energy vampire and they siphon energy from somebody, they'll be a way where the energy needs to go back where it needs to be. It'll find its way. It's like water and electricity. It's like, yeah, it comes back around to me, but they are coming up to me now, and I'm seeing that you was taking it from them, and you don't know what to do with something. You need to find your own energy, right? I always had my own energy. I just let God replenish me endlessly, and people they love to make fun of you for saying that. Well, how else could you see that I was staying up all night after working all day? You think I was just always on drugs? Nah, bro. That was a plus when I could get some of that. That's like an added bonus, That's like a rush. Yeah, right? That's why I laugh. It's like drinking coffee's bad, bro. I used to sniff yak off the cell phone screen after work. Chopping it up. Think I'm really worried about Burger King? Like, bro, I used to do drugs I've done a lot of drugs. Why would I be so worried about that? Like, oh yeah, high fructose corn syrup's bad for you, right? Good thing I don't eat it every day. Fluoride, bad for you, right? Good thing I just brush my teeth with it and I don't drink it. I got spring water for that. They don't want to hear nothing that's healthy, bro. Nobody wants to have health. They want the fake version of love and the fake version of life to be controlled by the fake version of money with your fake version of a wife and your fake version of Christmas and your fake version of food because your fake chemical clouds pollute the whole fucking thing, and the only time you hear about it is on YouTube. They're not telling you on the screen, the news, they're not telling you. They get this shit wrong every time. They're not telling you what's really going on. They're telling you what they want you to believe. You understand? I'm telling you what I believe, and they're telling you what they want you to believe. Is what the difference is.